Hello everyone, welcome to Bee's Cocina. Today I am going to be doing a video on how to go gracefully. Sometimes can be a little bit of a hard task to do. For me, my journey took me a little while to get to really realize that I wanted to go gray. And three things happened. First, COVID happened. And when COVID happened, I had a decision to make. I think the last part was in October, that before COVID hit, that I actually decided to go gray, because I went with my husband to a khaki ball and I dyed my hair that October. Yeah, I used to do my dye myself. My mom taught me how to do it. Once I learned, I was like, I can do this, it's easy. But when I realized that after my 30s and I hit my 40s, I realized that my hair started thinning out, that my hair wasn't doing what it was doing, that after COVID, doing those two shots of COVID and then the booster shot, that booster shot, like literally, don't know if it did anything for my hair, but for me, it did really, didn't actually help too much my hair. So that was the problem. And then I started realizing that I was going through menopause. Menopause is a stage that is hard on a woman's body because you lose a lot of estrogen, and that estrogen is used for a lot of things, for your skin, for your hair. So I started losing a lot of hair. My hair was becoming a little bit out of control. And I realized that I needed to go gray. When I used to live in California, there was this beautiful woman that that I met, that she was a good friend. I can't remember her name right now on the top of my head, but she was my inspiration to actually go gray, because she had a beautiful gray hair and she had a short, and she's like, it took me like 3 to 4 years to do it, but once I started, it was like on a journey. The first step that you need to know is that your hair is going to go through a lot of changes. Those changes can affect your hair dramatically, because what happened is I had dark brown hair, and I am going to show you a little chart of how severe your hair have to go through in order to, you can either do it chemically. That means that you go to a hairstylist and she actually does the chemical style. I decided not to. I went with natural way of getting my hair gray gracefully, and I'm gonna show you here in the computer, and hopefully you guys are able to see this, how this show me my hair. This used to be my hair, this color right here, right? It was like dark brown. I'm gonna go and try to zoom into that. Dark brown right here. Then from dark brown, it went to a burgundy. The tone of the dark brown, it goes to a burgundy color, which is almost like a reddish tone. And this is a level 4. And that's what we call dark brown. That's where I was before I started my journey of dyeing my hair. Of not dyeing my hair anymore. So it's like a red orange, almost like a red orange. Then it continues on to orange red, and then orange red turns into yellow. But first, this is what the gray is like, right in between this, in this area here, where you're turning from burgundy to basically your gray hairs are turning. I still have my dark brown, and I still have some of my gray hair. I just let them grow, and of course you do have to cut your hair at least every 3 to 4 months while you're doing this journey, because this journey is going to be a lengthy one. For me, it took me 4 years. For you, it could take longer depending on how often you cut your hair, because the whole deal about cutting your hair is that you're taking off that dye that you have consumed all your life, and trying to get your hair to the healthy style where it's free of dye, free of preservative, free of everything that you need to do. But there's also other stuff that needs to be done too before you get to the level 2. Okay, so it's a journey, but you can do it. It's hard at a time, and the undertones on my hair were first is dark brown, then it turns into a little bit of a burgundy, like reddish tone. From that reddish tone, it turns into, and you have to know what undertone your hair is gonna go through. And then from there, it goes into a yellow stage, which is what I was trying to show you here. It goes to the yellow state. And what happens when you're going gray and you use your fly iron too much and you put too much heat on it? What happens? Your hair start turning yellow. Yellow. And it could be because you're at the beach, it could be you're at the pool, or whatever it is the case that you're doing. Your hair just decide to go a little yellow. And I don't know if you can see it, but it does go a little yellow. And that's why it's so important to trim those ends. Because the yellow, those are not gonna have like very you cannot do anything. Once they go gray, the only solution that you can do for your gray hair is one thing. Is apply a purple leave-on conditioner. And that leave-on conditioner, let me see if I can find it. I had it here a minute ago. Don't know where it went. So the leave-on conditioner is very important, and I'm probably gonna show you as soon as I find it, because I know I had it here. I did bring it down. It's from the SALERM line, and I'm going to look it up, and if I don't find it, because I know I had the empty container to show you to you guys. But that happens sometimes. You can't find stuff when you're looking for it. So Jolly Rancher, right? So definitely that is going to help you dull that yellow remark. When I put it on, I only leave it for 5 minutes. I don't leave it any longer because I don't want my hair to get affected. I don't want my hair to get thinner. And it is a hair treatment for it. So that is, you can do it every 3 to 4 months or 4 months when you see that your hair is very, very yellow. And it happens because you putting too much heat with the fly iron, blow dryer. Keep in mind, I only fly iron my hair every 2 weeks. If you do more than that, your poor hair is not gonna be, it's not gonna take it, because the more heat you put, the more it's gonna break. So definitely you have to maintain your hair. I do the Nexxus from Costco. That is something that I buy when it's $20, when it's $10 off. I think it's 2 of the big jug from Nexxus. And those are pretty good. And you can see them at Costco all the time. If I will probably put the link in my description. I'll try to attach the products as I use them. This way you guys are able to see a little bit more picture of it. Well, the first thing that you have to do for your hair is take care of it. Not too much heat. And if you do heat your hair, make sure you put a very good protector, heat protector. This is the one that I put. It's called from Fantasia, and it's hair polish heat protector, straightening spray, and it's for your flat iron and for your blow dryer. And this was recommended by my mom, who's a beautician, and she decided that, you know, this was the one that she liked to use when she do people's hair. And to me, that is like the holy grail. If my mom recommended, she's a beautician, she knows what's good for you. So definitely that's the one to apply. The next item that I actually love using on my hair after I'm sorry, I started around here. The first product that you should be putting in your hair after you wash it and you have done everything that needs to be done is leave-on conditioner. I have this one. This is from the Dominican Republic. My mom bought it, and it's very, very good. It smells so good that I'm using it in my sister and my daughter's hairs now. And leave-on conditioner is gonna lock in the moisture after you wash your hair. If you don't do that, you're messing up with your hair. I got this from a hairstylist on YouTube. He's very well known. I can't remember his name on the top of my head right now, but I have to give him prompts for it. He's always trying to he's the one that do the heat protectors test with the paper strip, and show you how the if I find him, I'll try to put it into my link and give him credit, because he's the one who actually told me about the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail for your hair is one thing. First, you wash your hair, right? Then you put your conditioner, you detangle your hair the normal way that you do. Then you are going to put a conditioner on it. It could be a leave-on conditioner. I do this twice a month, I think. It's a leave-on conditioner. This is a top from Dominican Republic too. It's cost so much expensive. This is like $10 in the Dominican Republic, but here it's probably gonna cost 40 or something like that. So yeah, you can see how cheap the products are. They're good, but they're inexpensive in the Dominican Republic, so it costs less money, and that's what you want. My mom got me this when she came on in April. I had an old one, which I have only a little bit left, and it was turning yellow already, so I'm glad that she got me a new one. This one is called LIGAO Leche, and it's a Dominican, it comes from the Dominican Republic, just like this one. It's come from the same brand, and I love them both. I'm not sure if they still produce, but if I find it on Amazon, I will put links for it. They are very, very good. This is like a leave-in conditioner. You leave for 10-15 minutes in your shower. Like, you could shave, you can do whatever you want. You can just wash yourself and put it in a bun, or put it in a hair tie and leave it for 10-15 minutes. All I do is I just take care of myself, wash myself, and and depilate, or you use my razor and depilate my legs if I need to. That will give me that extra 10 minutes that I need to my hair to absorb all those nutrients that this we call it mascarilla, which is a hair mask in Spanish. Mascarilla is hair mask in Spanish. So this is after you get out of the shower and you're all done and you have done everything that needs to be done. Of course, this is how you use this. This basically, you use this for leave-on conditioner, and you're gonna grab a little bit of it and put it on. And if you cannot find this one, I recommend the one that my mom recommended, which is the SALERM Express, and this is a 21, and I don't know if it's still available. It's been so long, and I can use a pinch of it, and it smells so good. I don't know how much this costs, but it's gonna cost you a little bit of money, but it's gonna last you a lifetime. If you use a little bit, all you need is a little pinch. You're supposed to like just use this little thing, but sometimes because it's so dry out there already, I just do this, and I just pour a little bit in my hand, and I just put it in my hair. That is something that I love, and this could be a leave-on conditioner instead of this one. You can either use this one or this one. Your preference, whatever you want, is your choice. The next step that I use, I've been using this for maybe a couple of days, and you might see my hair a little bit more volume on it. And this is precisely what I've been using a couple, I would say a month or so, that my hair has been so voluminous, and when I use it, it looks amazing. And I don't know what it had, but I'm not arguing with it. I bought it at Costco. You bought two for $15, I think it was. It was pretty good. I gave one to my mom when she came, and I still have a little bit of this here. I just put a little bit in my hair. I don't put too much. But if it's the Nexxus brand, and it says Unbreakable Care, and this is supposed to be root lift spray, and it's protein fusion. So it's like protein for your hair, and you just put a little bit of protein on your hair, and you just spray it. Sometimes what I do is I just spray it in my hand. The same I do with the iron guard, the heat protector for that. I just put it in my hair, and then I just put it like this in my hair. I just go into town like that. Then the Nexxus spray comes right after the conditioner. I put it right after the conditioner. Leave-on conditioner, I put this one on. And I've been trying it for a couple of days, and being that my hair has been like a little bit more, it does feel like a little bit of a residue in your hair. I'm gonna tell you that up. So that's why I don't use it as often. Like when I leave it curly, I don't do it. I don't use this. Only when I'm actually flat iron my hair or putting, so I want the protein to protect my hair a little bit more, and hopefully that would actually protect it. But I just blow dry or let my hair air dry is the best way to do your hair. If you don't, if you can avoid using a blower to dry your hair, maybe you can use a little bit of blower Once it's completely dry, just to straighten it a little bit, and then just go in town and use your flat iron. That's how I do my hair. I don't mess around too much. I've been using a little bit of those routines, but you can stay. A leave-in conditioner is a must, because once you get out of the shower, that leave-in conditioner is going to lock in all the moist in your hair. And for me, moist it keeps from going freezy. It keeps from going like that. My hair is very freezy if I don't put anything on it. I'm gonna show you, because this is my hair right here, and it's very freezy. If I don't put a little bit of conditioner on, or my hair will look like this. It will look like a tornado hit it. But because I do so much with it, I sometimes can be a little bit of a task, and it could look like this with me just basically just leaving it like that. And that's what I've been learning to do, that just leave your hair be. Let it be. Let it be happy. Let it, don't do too much to it. Right now, I am planning on doing my hair, and that's precisely why my hair is so shiny, because what I do is, I would say 45 minutes to 2 hours prior to me washing my hair, or even a day. I even leave it for a day. It's up to you how long you want to leave it. I would say that is up to you guys to do. But for me, I love doing a oil, a deep oil. And my deep oil that I use is thanks to my sister-in-law, Awilda, which is my brother's Robinson's wife. She did this like literally 2 years ago. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and she actually 2 years, and she actually did this for me, and it's still going. I don't know how much oil she used, but now that I have to do it again, it's just basically the most simple thing that you have to do. Everyone talk about it, how coconut oil is so important for your hair. Well, this is definitely the holy grail for it. So what I do is I actually do this. I didn't do this. My sister-in-law did this, and she's like, Awilda, if you're watching this, love you. You're amazing. This is you. This is you. And my hair have seen so much improvement since you show me this. Okay, here we go. So this actually have cinnamon, and you can see the cinnamon sticks right in there. It have rosemary, which is very good for your hair. It helps strengthen it, and it makes it grow. I actually have made some shampoo in my channel with rosemary and almost the same ingredients, a little bit of same ingredients, but something else. This one is one of the best remedy, and when I have to remake it again, which I don't know when, because this has been 2 years, and this was like completely like up to here, and this is how much I have used. You don't have to use too much to make this, and the way this smell is like pure rosemary. So this is like a fermented. It's been fermenting for 2 years. Yours doesn't have to ferment for 2 years, but this is rosemary, cinnamon, and ginger. It have ginger, and you have avocado oil. So coconut oil. It's coconut oil. So this is all here, and all you're going to do is just put it in the pan. You're going to put a pan to boil, and then you're going to put a pan on top of it, and you're just going to simmer it. Like basically, we call it a baño Maria, which is like basically you're not putting it to the heat. You're just bathing it and making sure that everything is melted and consumed. That could be 10-15 minutes. It doesn't have to be too long. And you leave it in medium heat. And when I do this, I'm going to do it for you. But I haven't had a need to do it because my sister-in-law did a great job, and I have a bunch of them. And my daughter doesn't even want to use it. They don't even use it on their hair. So this is what I put in my hair. I just swirl a little bit of this here. My hair is so oily because obviously I put this in my hair. So it's oily, and what I do is after I apply it, I put it in my scalp. I give myself massages, and I put it very deep in your ends, because For more that you want, your ends are never going to get any nutrients or anything. All the nutrients come through here, and they already have got all the nutrients. So that's why it's so important to follow the holy grail. The holy grail is wash your hair with a good shampoo and conditioner. It could be anything. I use Nexxus. Then you put in your leave-on conditioner. After your leave-on conditioner, then you are going to put a leave-on oil. It could be as easy as the Sebastian one that you can put, or you can go to Ross and get an oil. Whatever you prefer is going to be the best one. So then you're going to put it in your ends, and you're going to make sure that those ends, and you're going to do it every day. Every day, your beautiful hair is going to need oils, because they're already dry and brittle, and they can break so easily. And once they break, that's it. They're done. There's nothing you can do. You cannot, they say avoid breakage, and this one is telling you that it's unbreakable. That's what you want. You want them not to break before they break. If they break before, it's game over. It's game over. You're not going to be able to do it. So my recommendation to you guys is to follow the grail, which is shampoo, conditioner, leave-on conditioner, and then after your hair is dry or whatever, you're going to put an oil on it. Those are the three things that you must do in order to ensure that your hair is not. And I promise you, if you put a leave-on conditioner and it's as good as this one's, your hair is going to feel softer. It's not going to be as puffy and as frizzy as it normally would be. Sometimes, like last time, like right now, all I did was I washed my hair and I put my leave-on conditioner, this one. And that was all I did with my hair. And of course, I did do this treatment oil like 3 weeks ago. So don't do the treatment oil every day. Of course not. You have to do like 1 week, because I wash my hair like every 2 weeks and a half. I've been washing a little bit more often these days because I haven't been flat ironing or anything like that. But if I flat iron my hair, it takes 2 weeks for me to do my hair. I know your hair is gonna itch, it's gonna do whatever, but whatever is gonna happen is that your hair is going to be more healthy, because you're not flat ironing, you're not putting so much heat, you're not asking some other man. And if your hair feel like it's itchy and it needs to be washed, go ahead and wash it. Your hair is telling you what to do. You just have to follow it. And that is how I do my hair routine for my gray hair. And of course, every 3 to 4 months, cut your hair. You have to cut your hair. If it is just like me, I'm gonna leave a video of my hair being cut with my ponytail up here in my description, and this way you can actually do it. But I also do the back. I just learned how to do my back of my hair. What I do is like I put it in right in the middle, right? My hair right here. And if you want me to illustrate it for you guys, I will gladly do so. So this is what I do. I just cut it here, right? I go in here and then I just do a little bit right here. Cut a little bit here and cut a little bit here. Here. And if I want to put it in layers, all I have to do is make sure that I put my on my hair and my ponytail. I will include that video because then this is going to be too long and I don't want it to be that long. So this is how comfortable I feel like with my hair right now. I'm starting to embrace my curls. I'm starting to love them even more. And when you treat them well, that's what happens. And if you do this treatment for your hair, you don't have to put too much. Obviously, look, this is like almost like 2 years old already, and I still have a bunch of them left because I do it like every so often. It doesn't have to be done maybe twice a month. If you do it, that's perfect, and that will be an amazing addition to it. But really, the basics of your hair should be taking care of it, and you must use a heat protector. If you're not using a heat protector with your flat iron or your iron, you're burning your hair. Your hair is going to notice. It's going to start, your gray hair are going to start turning even yellow, more yellow than normally. They are going to turn yellow. The more heat you put on, the more your ends develop. That's basically what it comes down to it. You have different layers in your hair. Like I have brown, then from brown it goes to almost like a burgundy. From a burgundy it goes to a yellow, and then it goes to being that I have grays, it's going to be gray and then yellow. for those gray hair. But for the dark brown, it's going to be dark brown, burgundy, then it's going to be yellow, and then it's going to be more yellow, and unless you stop it. And definitely you need to include a very good brush in your routine, because I also noticed that with my age, my brushes are killing my hair. I used to use this in the shower, and they were great at the time when I had a lot of hair and I was able to lose a lot of hair. But now my hair is thinning out. I'm gonna be 47, so the hair does start thinning out unless you take very good care of it. I got these at Dollar Tree, and this has been my favorite, I have to say. I also got this one in Temu, but I like the structure of the Dollar Tree better. It's almost a dupe for that Target one that costs $14 and you're only paying $125, hopefully $125. But I really like it. It comes in purple, it comes in teal, and it comes in this pink. I got it in pink for myself, and I got it in pink for my daughter Eva, and Genesis got the teal one. This one's like, well, good at the time, but they're so brittle, they are so hard. Meanwhile, the Dollar Tree one is a little bit more flexible. You want something that's going to be more flexible and is going to take care of your hair. The fact that this moves like so easily is not hurting me. This one is a little bit more brittle and more harder on your hair. So you can notice a difference, and the Dollar Tree one is my favorite one right now. And I even replaced it with this one, only because my hair was coming out in chunk. And I have thyroid issues, so that's also a problem too. That's why I decided to go gray instead of actually continue dyeing my hair, because it wasn't doing anything for me. My husband had gray hair, and he was embracing his gray hair, and I was like, why am I not embracing my gray hair? I love my gray hair, and now that I'm fully gray, I have to say that I love it. I think it's one of my favorite things that I have done, because my hair is showing how healthy it is. It's showing me that as much as I wanted to dye my hair, that it wasn't the right thing for me. It wasn't the right solution. But you can see how my gray hairs, I'm embracing them. I still have a little bit more that I need to cut, but I'm fully embracing my curls. And I kind of feel like if you want to embrace your curls, your curls and your gray hair, you have to give yourself a little break too of the flat iron. The flat iron is good for when you want to. Like this weekend, I have I celebrate my 13th anniversary with my husband, and we're going to go away for the weekend, and that is going to be great for me to flat iron my hair, so I don't have to do too much. I don't have to baby my hair too much, and it'll be done. I can do a wrap at my hair at nighttime. And if you guys want me to show you how I maintain my flat iron a little bit longer, I do wrap my hair with this fishnet from Dominican Republic, and I love it. And I probably can find a dupe on something similar in Amazon. Anyway, guys, I think this is my video for how to go gracefully. And my only recommendation out of this whole thing is that if you want to do your gray hair, it's going to be a journey. If you want to use a spray to cover the gray hair, my recommendation is try just to leave it alone. At the beginning, it's going to be hard because you don't want to see those gray hair like up to here. They're going to be a little bit of a task, but there is a spray that I probably have upstairs, and I will put it in my link. I will try to add it to my link, which spray to use for gray hair. But the only thing that I don't like about the spray is that it feels like a little bit like flowery, like too. And then when you touch your hair, the spray is in your hands. I mean, it's something that you can use if you have an event and something like that, and you want to hide maybe like a couple of your gray hairs at a time, but don't mess with a good thing. I mean, your hair can be beautiful, can be gorgeous. All you have to do is just give it time, and really it's going to take at least 3 to 4 years to do it. I know it sounds ridiculous. It's a long time, but if you put the patience to it, it's gonna happen. And I know that sometimes gray hair can be a little a task. My recommendation is to just try, take it slowly. Know that you're beautiful just the way you are. Your gray hair don't determine who you are. It determines what you're capable of. And I'm accepting. I mean, God gave me gray hair. I'm keeping them. And they look beautiful. And I don't know if anyone feel the same, but to go gray is just experience. Gray is that part of you that give you experience and make you even more beautiful if you embrace them. Because I love embracing my uniqueness, and God made me perfect just the way I am. I am not gonna change something. I used to dye my hair just because I want to, but I think inner beauties are more important than anything else. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina. If no one tell you you're special just the way you are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I will be attaching all the products that I have in here. And I'm not getting paid for it. Believe me, no one's paying me for it. But this is one of the ones that you definitely should be. And when I apply my leave-on heat, what I do is I spray it in my hand like this, and then I just do like this, and then I just grab my hair, and then I do like this, the little piece, and I try to flat iron a piece at a time, and then whatever's left, I put it on top. Whatever's left on the little piece, because it's going to be a little piece, it's not going to be a lot. It's going to take me a while. It takes me an hour or something to do my hair. Now that my hair is a little bit thinner, it takes an hour, but it used to take me 2 hours to do my hair when I used to do it by myself. And to love your hair is to put time into it. That's basically how it is. I'll see you next time on Beast Cocina. I don't want to tell you you're special just the way you are. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you want me to add anything else, or do you feel that you need, ask me a question. I'll gladly answer it. And you can even text me on TikTok, or you can do Instagram. You have all my information that you can send me a message, and I'll gladly answer any questions that you need to do. Because that's what I'm here to help you embrace your beauty, your inner beauty, and to have your gray hair. Embrace them, because they're not going anywhere. Goodbye. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Bye.